Fire extinguisher. Jeannie, we gotta get back, huh? Scaffolding. Hi. How you doing? Okay, and you? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Eleanor Holmes Norton, District of Columbia. Hi. Don't tread on D.C. Endow D.C. Pay D.C. voters to be able to afford to register to vote in the state of their choice. You don't try to make a federal district into a state. You try to make federal districts so lovable that everybody wants one in their state, so we can extend the Smithsonian Mall to California via federal district tiles. Now, if you live in one of these tiles, we're going to have to pay you several thousands of tens of dollars to relocate your voting right to another part of your state or a nearby state, wherever you want to register to vote. You can still live here, but you can't vote in a federal district. Same way as in Alaska. President Obama has the right to take those development rights away from the Arctic Wildlife National Refuge, but we should pay for those rights. Maybe put $1 billion in the bank for Alaska. Make sure they don't cause inflation. Both will save your life. Both have a vote in Congress. One gets paid to register so far away. You have to take a day off to get there. That's a day's wages of $200. You have the inconvenience of having to learn about another area. Maybe your family already lives there. You have some cousins. You want to help them get what they want in that state. So maybe you get $5,000 every year because your voting right has been relocated. We're not here to compete with the federal government. It's a federal district. We're squatters. We came here. We live close to it because we love it. We like it. It's easy to get to lobby here. But we need to be paid because we can't vote here. Same way as the taxi drivers go to all that effort to get certified. They should be paid to help us manage the marijuana and prostitution issues so it can become United States Marine Corps medical military police, physical therapist, and intimacy coach. U.S. Surgeon General with the cab drivers working with the therapists and the marijuana smokers so they know they don't get lost. Maybe we could make it legal to smoke marijuana in Lafayette Park only for a while so the Secret Service and the D.C. police could work together to show all these wingnuts from the whole world show up to get high in front of the White House. And look, they're not going to destroy the planet. They just want to get high. Look at them. They're on TV. We're interviewing them. The Secret Service has got their eyes right on them. They're not jumping the fence. They're helping us. They're walking around making sure people don't jump the fence. They want President Obama to come out and smoke a joint with them. Only in Lafayette Park. It's kind of the reverse from the voting rights. Then after we prove it, maybe some of the Congress will get on board with us. God willing, who hopes? You want to say hi to these folks? Hi. Good. This is Eleanor Holmes Norton's office. Liberty, Mecca. Congresswoman. That's the second commandment. Congress. Go with. Love your neighbor. Like yourself. See, they're the staffers. They're like you. Hi. They work with Eleanor, who's like me. Does Eleanor get enough time with the staffers? I don't get enough time with you, huh? Hi. Hispanic Americans.
How you doing, Bill?
Okay, who and how are you?
Right here.
Okay. The Alliance, good.
Hi, how are you?
Jason sorry?
Your name and organization?
Everett Pearson. I just talked to him.
Good, good. Hi, would you like to say hello, Liberty?
Hi.
Yeah. Well, submission only to God. That's how we all get to be beautiful, right? When we look in the mirror, we see a beautiful Liberty smiling back at us.
What kind of dog is this?
An Afghan hound. An Afghan hound.
I've never even heard of an Afghan hound.
They're an ancient breed. They don't see many of them. You're right. They're getting kind of rare.
The hair on the legs is so different.
Yeah. It's still way enough.
Like the cold climate does?
A little bit, yeah. They like to keep moving in the snow. They run through and hunt. The horses follow after them, and they corner the game, kind of.
Oh my goodness. Like big enough for a toddler to ride. Well, it's a beautiful dog.
Thanks for your good vibes. Pay DC, P-A-Y, pay DC to vote in the state of your choice. $5,000 a year. Where are we going to get that kind of money? From the peace dividend. With all those happy DC voters participating, instead of expending their energy on trying to get the vote here, they'll be working on child welfare, education, clean water, all those lobbying efforts. Not only here in DC, but in the state where they're registered to vote. They get a double whammy, and they'll be close to their elected official because they live here, but they vote in Nebraska because their cousins live out there and they want to help them get elected or something. But then what? As a unity, we're dispersed. That's where the DC government comes in. That's our unity, the home rule. And Boston, y'all, or is it so Southerners now, y'all? Whoops. Hi.